Welcome back to Spotlight. I'm here with Ms. Grenelvia Chadwell Farrington, Environmental Education Officer, and Ms. Jasmine Banis, Fisheries Extension Officer from the Conservation and Fisheries Department. Ladies, welcome to Spotlight. Good to see you.
Thank you for having us.
Good. Y'all dress up. Look nice.
Thank you.
What is flowers about, Ms. Banis?
You read one?
Yeah, you want to know what the flowers about?
Oh God. Climate change.
You don't want to talk about it?
No.
Come then, come.
I'm the only person who knows about it actually.
You're the only person that knows about it.
Well,
Okay. Let me help you. It's observance of climate change,
yes, poverty.
Equality, inequality,
And poverty.
and
Poverty.
poverty.
Yes.
Okay. So that's to remind you of
So-
these things.
Actually, someone sent it to me yesterday, so
Oh, somebody sent you as a gift.
the information.
The information. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Don't get shy at me now.
Not really, but you know it is.
Okay, cool. You're gonna have a good time. You're gonna have a good time. Now, this is an annual event, the international, this is 2015 International Coastal Cleanup. This is, so then it means it's an annual event.
Yes.
The 25th year also.
So, how did this come about? Give me a little background on the,
In 1986, Ocean Conservancy started the International Coastal Cleanup. It actually started in Texas, and then it reached as far as the entire Caribbean. So we joined in 1990, that's the Virgin Islands, UK. So we are cleaning up since 1990, that's 25 years.
you have been cleaning up for 25 years?
That's right.
And there's still more stuff to clean up?
Yes, because it's continuous actually.
So we keep littering and y'all keep cleaning up?
Well, it's not on us, but it comes all over.
You mean we have to clean up from some people that
Tra-
send litter here?
Trash do travels.
Right.
This is true?
Yes. From one end of the world to the other end of the world.
Oh, that's interesting.
Uh-huh.
And so how does trash travel?
Well, basically, air.
In the
The
air?
sea.
The sea?
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say what I thought. It's a kind. I was gonna ask you if it gets on the plane and it flies down, you know. But never mind. Forget it. Okay, so people, you know, they pollute the ships that pass by. They pollute. Airplanes drop their waste out of the sky. You know, things like that.
Right.
And then
Maintenance of motor vessels, they litter the sea. Chemicals will get in the sea.
and that stuff all drift towards the shore and wash up on our shores.
Yes.
And of course, what we do here in terms of littering ourselves.
Right.
I was looking at one of the charts that you have, one of the brochures you have, and they have things like plastic bottles, food wrappers, fishing gear, straws,
Yes.
cigarette butts, takeaway containers, plastic, grocery bags, bottle caps, cups and plates, forks, knives and spoons. So all of those are some of the things like when you go around cleaning up the coast that
Yes.
you pick up.
Yes, we do.
Okay. And so this year, when the cleanup is going to start?
Well, we're actually going to be starting September 17th up until October the 5th. That is all local day.
Okay.
Yes. And then the international day is Saturday, September 19th.
Okay. So what kind of activities you have planned for the cleanup? What y'all gonna be doing?
What we're going to be doing?
Yeah, the Conservation and Fisheries Department, y'all having a cleanup. Only Conservation and Fisheries people gonna do the cleanup? I mean,
No.
we could just sit back and watch y'all clean up the whole place?
No, you can join us.
Exactly. We're going out Friday,
Yes.
the department. So those who are interested at this time, you're hearing live and direct. If you want to come on out with us, we'll be visiting the site there at, is it Parkwood Park?
King Adam
King Adam Bay.
at the dock.
At the dock. and it's going to be during the hours from 10 in the morning straight down to 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, so that's Saturday?
No,
Oh,
Friday of this week.
Friday of this week.
Yes, as early as 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock in the morning, y'all going to start the cleanup in
Yes,
King Gadenby.
yes. Workers at the department.
And the dock is where, the Baiquitos?
No,
Where the
that's
dock
over
is?
by the Hodges gas station in King Garden Bay. When you come down the steep hill,
Yes.
you make a left,
And you come in,
and you come straight in.
straight down.
right?
Okay. So everybody going to gather there,
Yes,
and you're going to go, and you're going to be cleaning up around the coast.
correct.
How does it work? Tell us how, give us the whole plan.
Well, what we do, we break up in groups. We have persons doing the collection of the garbage, of the trash, and someone will do the data collection. And Jasmine is going to show you the forms that is filled out on site. So someone has to actually make a recording of this trash that's picked up, an accurate recording.
Okay. And Jasmine, you are the coordinator.
Coordinator, yes.
Okay. And so, and your role is to,
Well, I make sure it happens and I organize everything, get the data, the information, because we don't get this information locally. This information, Ocean Conservancy, which is based in Washington, D.C. now, they send us all of the information.
so they send a whole package
They send us a package, yes. Yes.
of brochures that you have to study and comply with.
They send us everything, all the
Okay.
brochures.
So what are some of the things that they want you to do?
Well, what we do, they send us the volunteer card and the coordinator card. So the volunteers would fill that card out. There are lists of stuff like, for instance, the food wrappers, plastic beverage bottles, and so forth. What we would like them volunteers to do and the coordinators to make sure that the groups, they do not tick. We actually need numbers on the card. A tick cannot help us.
So you have to identify
You have to
every piece of trash you pick up.
Yes, you do. Every piece of trash you have to identify.
So if you pick up a styrofoam container, you have to write.
You check that.
So they have all that stuff listed.
Yes.
And
Yes.
Okay. So at the end of the cleanup, you would we have recorded how many forks and plastic forks and
Exactly.
plates and styrofoam containers and plastic bags and bottle caps, and you have the list of that whole thing.
Right.
Okay. And then what you do? You send that to Washington.
Actually, what happens after that, the coordinator, leader of the groups, they will look over it, document it on a coordinator card, and then they will bring the cards to me. I will then look over them, make sure they are correct, make sure they're okay, and then I send them off to Ocean Conservancy.
Okay. And do we keep a record for ourselves?
We do keep a record, but the beauty of this, Ocean Conservancy compile all of this information for us. So the outcome will be a magazine that they will send us with all of the information. All of the countries, basically 91 countries cleaned up last year.
And you know how many we got cleaned up this year?
I cannot say how many cleaned up. More countries continue
So
to
at
add.
the end, you will know who are cleaned up.
At the end, I will know who are cleaned up, all the countries, what was collected, and so forth.
And do you get with this compilation of information? Do you get suggestions? I mean, does it say? Well, I noticed that you have X amount of bottle caps, and so perhaps you need to make some changes or something. How does the information benefit the territory?
You mean locally or internationally? Those
Locally,
are-
yeah.
Well,
How does that information that comes from the Washington Conservancy, the Ocean Conservancy, help to benefit us here at the territory?
Well, basically, we had people come into the department and ask for this information when they were trying to when they were putting their projects together, and some people who were opening businesses in certain capacities. They would come and they would ask how many for a certain amount of garbages that we are being collected.
So when you say people are coming open, but you mean international investors?
Well, people actually would, I wouldn't say internationally. I wouldn't go into that actually.
I'm trying to get an understanding.
But
of
people who wanted the information, who thought the information was important, they will come in and they will ask for it. We had school students who, when they do their research projects, they would come into the department and they would ask for this information.
Environmental groups as well.
Yes.
Okay. So I was just wondering how what the Conservation and Fisheries Department do with the information, if they use it to make any policy changes,
Well,
for example.
Basically, we haven't really used it that much, but we give it to other departments or whoever asks for it.
Okay, so you have it. You store.
Yes,
you store the information and make it available to the public on demand.
Yes, because other countries, they use this information, policymakers use this information, government uses information. We never know
What they're
when
gonna
this
use
will
the
become a
information
major issue actually in the island.
Okay, so you want persons to get involved in the cleanup, and how do you get involved in the cleanup?
You come out to the Department of Conservation and you register up. When you register up, Mrs. Banis, the coordinator, would then give you your package, give you all the different data forms, the coordinator one, the different persons who is going to be collecting the information. She give you a whole explanation of what is expected. She also give you a supply package. Within the supply package, you'll have gloves, plastic bags, cases, like water, right? Yeah, so because of course you're gonna get thirsty. It's gonna be during the, and stuff like that.
So you have to be any particular age to be a member of a team.
No,
to come
it
and
can
help.
start from as young as 5, 6, 7 years. At the environmental summer program this year, students at the program, they cleaned, right? So information, all it is everyone responsibility to clean up behind of oneself. And if everyone is responsible for cleaning, we will have a cleaner territory, a better wall. We'll breathe fresh air. Right?
Yes. So, well, the children, somebody had to keep the records for the children.
Right.
Yes, somebody had to keep the records. So you start in King Garden Bay, and then you go there from where?
It's going to be a one-day event, so pretty much we'll be in that area for that set amount of hours. For those who want to continue with it, it's for that period of the period of days within that week. Persons can go out with their own organization, whether it be a church organization, a school. All we're asking is that the data collected, you do it in a good manner where it's readable, it's legible, and it can be turned into the organization so they can have this information. So it will be turned into the department to Mrs. Banis.
Okay. And so you get the forms from the Conservation and Fisheries Department.
Yes, you do get the forms from the Conservation and Fisheries Department. All we are asking for is 3 hours of your time.
Right.
Okay. Okay. So you want people to come out on Friday morning?
Well, this was arranged for the department.
Right. That particular day.
Okay.
We normally do it during the day. As you know, the beach
so
wardens.
You get time off from your job on Conservation and Fisheries to do it on Friday.
The beach warden goes out actually to beaches, but what we normally would do is not everybody in the department goes out. A few of us will go out and do it.
Okay. And so you go out on Friday, but on Friday I have to walk.
Right.
So I can't do it.
Right.
So when am I going to help you?
There are a lot of groups going out. We have a lot of groups. So if you're interested and you want to join a group, one of the things I'm telling people to, is they don't have to do it by themselves. I would like to see groups coming together, collaborating,
but these groups are going to do it on a Saturday?
They do it on a Saturday, some do it on a Sunday, and some do it
Whenever they...
Yes.
All right. I'm trying to get a hand on this
Okay.
thing. Okay. We have an International Cleanup Day. And that's being observed on Friday.
No.
Being observed on what day?
Internationally, it is being observed at September the 19th. That is when the whole entire
The world.
internationally is
September 19th.
coming together.
What day is
That is a
September
Saturday.
19th? That's Saturday?
Yes.
Okay. So being observed on Saturday.
Yes.
And on Saturday, you're going to gather in King Garden Bay.
No, Friday. The Friday. That's when we at the Department of Conservation will come out together as a staff, as Mrs. Banner said. Not everyone, because there are key workers that needs to be in the office. But those who are interested and have the time, the 3 hours to devote to this cause, this very important cause, will come out at that time. And we'll come together and cover as much area, cover as much seashore.
On a Friday.
Right.
Okay. And then on Saturday,
Right.
what happens? The groups come
Groups will
together.
go,
Exactly.
And
At any location of your choice.
okay, so you don't have to. It's not going to be with the conservation and fisheries.
No.
It's just going to be.
Right.
I got you. Okay.
And
So groups need to come to the conservation and groups that want to participate in the International Coastal Cleanup program needs to come to the Conservation and Fisheries Department, collect the package, get the forms and the gloves and the water and all of that.
okay, what the groups have been doing,
Okay.
they've been calling us, right?
Yes.
They saying, I would like to participate in the coastal cleanup. What do I do? I say what to do, and then once they're interested, they will come to the department. They let me know how many people are cleaning, number one. And they say 40 people are cleaning, then I have to know the size of the gloves,
Oh, okay.
because I do give gloves. Water I don't anymore.
Okay.
I prefer...
So it's not one size fits all.
No, definitely.
So I
not.
give them the gloves, I give them the garbage bags, and I give them the data cards, and what will you find, farm,
Okay.
okay?
So last year.
And a pencil.
And a what?
I also give them
And
a
you get a pencil
Uh-huh.
to do the record. So last year, how many groups came? What happened last year? How many groups came?
We had approximately 6 to 7 groups that actually sent in data, but there were more groups that clean up.
Okay.
We don't get data from, I must say, we don't get data from everybody. They put their names down, but they don't bring in the data. I cannot kill them for that.
So they clean up, but they don't feel like keeping the
Some probably
records.
clean up and some maybe.
And okay. And what was some of the name of the groups that clean up? Churches,
We had a church organization. We had like CYEN, EN,
what's CYEN?
Caribbean Youth Environmental Network.
Oh, okay.
We had the Rotary Club. We had a Conservation and Fisheries Group, of course. The Filipinos.
Okay.
Yes.
So you had these.
We got a Flax Educational Center, the high school, had a group.
And you want these people to come and participate again, and you want more groups to come.
Well, the more the merrier. Some people like to do it. Some organizations, it is a must that they will participate in a community activity. So this is the opportunity to participate.
Okay. And person that want to participate can contact you at
468-2790 or 468-2700.
okay, and that's the fishery
Conservation and
Fisheries
Fisheries.
Department.
Yes.
For those who don't remember the number, you could just
Yes.
call it and ask for Ms. Jasmine Banis or Ms. Gwyneth.
No, they would ask for me actually.
For her.
Ask for you.
Yes.
Okay, not
She's
you.
a coordinator.
She's a coordinator.
I also leave the information in the front where people can call and sign up their names.
So you could come in and sign up, or you can call and
You can
somebody who
call.
answer the phone can sign you
Yes,
up as
sir.
well.
Yes, they can.
Okay. Anything beyond the 10 o'clock? Anything we forgot to mention?
I'm so fortunate this year that I had Rotong Wholesale Right Way. They actually offer to sponsor the coastal cleanup.
And what that sponsorship means?
They're going to give us some stuff, not drinks this year, but some stuff.
So like garbage bags, where the bags and all that stuff comes from?
Well, we were actually furnishing, getting the garbage bags, but they're going to give us some
Drinks,
No,
refreshments?
we're not going to give drinks out.
You ain't telling me what they're giving you?
No.
Okay.
They are sponsoring it.
They're sponsoring. They're sponsoring. Yes. Okay. Anything else that we need to tell the public about it? Just to defend that their turn to clean up is Saturday.
They have until from now, from Friday up until October 5th. All I'm asking the groups to please bring in the data cards. That's the most important. Yes.
Okay. And they can contact you at the Conservation and
contact
Fisheries
us at the
Department.
Conservation and
They can
Fisheries.
register,
They can
collect their
register.
package,
Yes.
and on Saturday they could start cleaning up, and they could clean up all through the month of October.
Not all through the month of October. I need to get that in data cards at least by the 15th before the 15th of October.
You need to get back the data card
Yes.
by the 15th of October.
But before.
Oh, before.
Actually, I would give them, but probably 5 days after the coastal cleanup, and that's even too long to bring the data cards.
Okay, so you need them to compile information to get them back.
Yes.
To what,
If
to
I
the
can get them back
Ocean
the
Conservancy.
Monday, as soon as your cleanup is finished, and if you clean the Saturday or the Sunday, I expect to get it back the Monday or the Tuesday.
Okay,
Yes.
great. And this and everything should be in before the 15th of October.
Yes, sir.
Oh, great. Well, ladies, I want to thank you for being my guest on Spotlight. Ms. Guinelvia Chalwell Farrington, Environmental Education Officer, and Ms. Jasmine Bannis, Fisheries Extension Officer of Conservation and Fisheries, for being my guest on Spotlight. All the best for the cleanup, and I hope everyone come down and get involved. Cleanup is really important for us as a people to keep our territory clean, for ourselves, for our own health, but just as important for the health and the beauty of the place to attract visitors.
Yes.
So we need to really keep the place clean.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. Y'all continue to do a great job.
Thank you.
Good, good, good. We're going to take a break for a word from our sponsors. When we come back, we're going to talk about some fun things that's coming up. Cleanup is fun as well, you know, but the Tourist Board is a fun organization. And we're going to talk about some fun things that's coming up on the Food Fest culinary program, Lobster Fest. There's a lot going on in between now and Christmas with the BVI Tourist Board and the staycation packages and generating activity in the territory to attract visitors and to have us enjoy the BVI. I think, because certainly during this time of the year, I think I enjoy the BVI more than other times. So keep it locked right here to Spotlight. We'll be right back after these words from our sponsors.
Spotlight is brought to you by the National Bank of the Virgin Islands and CCT Global Communications.